Hey guys, it's Maddie here from DCLblogger.com. We are in the 8th day of our awesome second Decentraland auction, the land auction that's going on at the moment, and parcels are currently selling at about 24,000 mana a piece. And I thought I'd make a really quick video going through the parcels that have sold so far. There's been about 70 lands that have been sold, 8 separate bids meaning 8 separate purchases. Some of these purchases were about 15 to 19 parcels at once. 2 million mana burnt, so I think they averaged about 30,000 mana each, 30 to 35,000 mana each. And I did a really cool, this took me a bit of time, but this is on Photoshop. All the green parcels are basically the ones sold on the auction. So you can see here a couple of people are going for estates. There's some loan buys here and there. We'll never know the motives of these buys at the moment, guys. I've looked at the wallets themselves, and a really interesting finding was that I think all 3 of these wallets are from the same buyer. Why? Because check this out, right? So these 2 wallets here, so the sales that happened the 15th and the 16th came from this wallet and this wallet. And you can see that both wallets had their funds transferred from Binance. Both were the same, both were open pretty much on the same, or transferred on the same time, 2 days and 50 minutes, 2 days and 3 hours. So literally 2 hours apart, the funds were transferred in both wallets. So my guess is it's the same buyer. This guy has 3.8 million mana. This guy has 8,700 mana. Okay. And I don't think this person plans to spend more, because look at the Ethereum value here. Not much Ethereum, right? So looks like they just literally just made this wallet just to buy these specific lands. So the EC, these 3 little bits of land. Yeah, this 1A has bought quite a lot of land. I think open Photoshop. This part here was bought from that wallet owner, and then this one was the most recent sale we had, which was about 16 parcels of land coming from this last 2 sales over here. And I honestly think this is the same person as well. Check this out. So this was, alright, it's only an hour ago, but it's also a new wallet, and the money came from Binance again. I don't know, it's a bit weird. But anyway, so we've had a lot of sales. 70 parcels have been sold. Like I said, guys, there's no real logic to this at the moment. Like I said, they're new wallets, so we can't even see what parcels they have previously owned. There's no transfer information. We don't even know if they own the adjacent estates. In fact, might be a good idea to check out the adjacent estate wallets and see if they fund their wallets by Binance. A bit of a stalker today, but this guy. So this estate here, let's see if we can. This guy's obviously a big investor. Check out his estates: 15, 84, 12, 56, 10, 28. This one's pretty big, 44 in Vegas, 46 over here. My guess is this guy is the one buying up all this land at ridiculous prices. There's got to be someone that doesn't really care about how expensive they're buying these lands, because they just want to secure them, and that's the whole point of this auction. So 38,000 mana, and I want to see where this person is funding their wallets from. check it out. So all the way back here, we've got Decentraland. Binance. So they're also funding it from Binance. Fishy, fishy. All right. Anyway, I can only assume it could be that person. Like, it doesn't make sense for me for people to buy these random lands far away that don't really seem to mean anything. Like, look at these two. Why? Well, this one here, even more specifically, like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you buy that? This one here as well, like, really? There's no other parcel that's this far away that's cheaper than this? Like, surely these are a bit cheap. I haven't checked. Anyway, so there's a bit that's, I guess, well, that's to be expected at this stage of the auction, where prices are a lot more expensive than what's on the marketplace. But that's the whole purpose of this Dutch style auction, is to get people to buy at higher prices for the lands that they really, really want to get. Because the idea is, I mean, you have to look at this from the core developers perspective, or the core team perspective, is they want the more mana that gets burnt, the higher the token value becomes. It's just logic. The more mana they can remove from circulation. So the idea is to burn as much mana as possible. We've burned 2 million mana so far, which is pretty good. With only 70 parcels sold, we have over 9,000 parcels to be sold still. And for personally, guys, I think a lot of the parcel, like a lot of the sales activity will happen between 15 and 20,000. So if you get, at least 3,000 parcels sold at the 15,000 mark, by 15,000, we got 45 million mana. So I reckon we're going to see a lot of mana burnt this auction. Most likely more than 15 mil, probably closer to 100 mil. Wouldn't be surprised if we cross 100 mil. First auction we burnt, I think, 161 million mana. So if you burn 100 million mana this time around, that's like 10% of circulating supply. It's quite a lot. So that's that. I've also been watching Bitcoin, which is making moves, guys. It is making moves. So the last 2 hours, it's increased quite drastically. Oh, sorry, not last 2 hours. It's a 2-hour chart. Let's just go to the 4-hour chart, and you can see that in the last, I don't know, 12, 16 hours, it's increased 10%. Pretty big news. And ideally, I would like mana to stay between the 5 and 10 cent range, just because the more mana that gets burnt, the better, right? And the cheaper it is, the more mana will get burnt, basically. Also, guys, another thing to keep your eye on, which I do pretty much every day, is the lands on the marketplace are just getting more and more expensive. Like there isn't that many lands under 10,000 mana anymore. These are pretty much 10,000, and if these get bought, then like if 8 of the cheapest parcels get bought, then we're straight away up to 12,000 mana bottom, and 2 pages worth of parcels gives us almost a 15,000 mana bottom land. 15,000 mana per land bottom, which is, look at that, pretty quickly. Like if 2 pages worth of land get bought up, which is about 24 pieces of land, then straight away we're on the 15,000 mana bottom. But it really depends on how much, if the bottom increases quite significantly in the marketplace, then it might get people buying these lands for a little bit more expensive on the auction. Because everyone's expecting, everyone sees the bottom as being 10,000, right? So everyone's like, all right, well, if I can pick up auction land under 10,000, but between 5 and 8,000, it's a good deal. But suddenly, if marketplace land becomes as cheap, like you can't get cheaper than 15,000, then maybe people might start buying at 10 to 12,000. But anyway, we will have to wait and see. Still another 6 days to go. I believe most of the action will start to happen in the next few days, because currently we have the auction price is sitting at 24,000 mana. At the end of today, it'll hit 20,000 mana, and then we're going to be on the, below 20,000 range, which I should expect to see quite a lot of sales. I think we'll see a lot of sales, like I said, between 15 and 20. Between 10 and 15 will probably be a lot of sales, guys. There's just people that have a lot of mana that we don't know about, that are waiting there on the sidelines ready to buy. Anyway, just a short video based on my findings so far, and this cool little map that I made. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I might make an update once we have a lot more sales. See ya.